So you can start.
Good afternoon. My name is Des Alexander Beards, who now resides in Calpe on the Costa Blanca. I have now completed a form of protest regarding the fuel allowance, which I feel is a bone of contention. I start. With the forthcoming EU parliamentary elections, I forward my sentiments regarding this issue. Having retired in July 1995, both my wife and I opted to live in Spain. During our working lives in the UK, mine 43 years, my wife approximately 37, we paid all required PAYE contributions. Having had no children, and I having a private health scheme provided by the company which I worked for, we thus saved the state both educational or hospitalization costs during our years of service. When the fuel allowance was brought into being in 1997, we did not qualify, as this allowance was not paid in retrospect to pensioners. This I find absurd. We have now created a system where for someone who has made a major contribution during their working lifespan being totally exempted, but for any other perhaps who have not paid in or paid in far less but met the other criteria, a full entitlement is due. I fear this has lent itself to fraud. Take the case of those who after the required date decided to live abroad, yet because of their given UK address qualify even though their permanent home is elsewhere. This is just one example. There are thousands of others. I personally feel that as a pensioner, I and thousands of others qualify on the grounds of contribution and age. This allowance was framed to assist the elderly during the winter temperatures. Spain, as you know, because of its latitude, does experience cold winters. I rest my case and I await your remarks.
Okay, perfect.